Welcome to Mr. Mitsubishi YouTube channel. Covers a lot of all new Outlander stuff and a lot of Mitsubishi stuff. Today we are in a 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander, the new body style. It's actually been out already more than a year. It doesn't feel like it, but this car still feels like just the latest and greatest. Demand is still huge. We can't just keep enough inventory. People buy them a lot. So today we'll take out for test drive this and talk about it, what kind of cool features it has and whatnot, see how it drives, performs. So this one here is a Canadian Spec GT, so it's top of the line with the black interior. There's a couple interior options that it might have, but this one has beautiful diamond stitching, leather seats. So let's take it out for a drive and see how it drives. And basically you have, when it comes to powertrain, you have only one option. So you have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine with CVT transmission, has 181 horsepower. The cool thing about the new Outlander is it comes with standard with a lot of different features. So you do have super all-wheel control is standard, 7 seats is standard, a bunch of safety options are standard. So that part is pretty good as well. This one here, being a GT, it has like everything on it, right? You do have the head-up display, so right now I can see how fast we're going. You do have built-in navigation, humongous sunroof, so like the glass roof, that's one of those things that it's added to the 2022. A lot of people were saying that, you know, compared to the old Outlander, they wish there would be a larger sunroof, and now they got it. So another thing that it's added, heated steering wheel all around. Again, the previous Outlander had a heated steering wheel, but it basically was just this spot right here. And now Mitsubishi thankfully added the entire thing as a heated steering wheel. So power wise, you know, I wish there would be some other options like the V6 or turbo, but we got to keep in mind where Mitsubishi is going and all the manufacturers are going. Everybody is just shifting away from big engines and going to plug-in hybrids, electric, and that's where the automotive industry is basically going. So in that regard, I can see why manufacturer doesn't want to invest too much money by adding different engine options, more powerful and whatnot. So they just gonna go the PHEV direction, which in Canada we will be getting those PHEVs starting in November. So very, very soon those cars are going to be here as well. Overall, I'd say the vehicle feels good, drives good, very good visibility. I like the fact that you have the hood is properly like big sized hood. You can see where it kind of like ends, and how wide the car is. Gives you a good perception of the proportions of the vehicle, the size of the vehicle. Heated seats, of course, TomTom navigation, 360 camera, like all those things you have that are standard on the not standard, but they're on the GT. You also have 2 memory seat positions for the driver, so which is pretty cool as well. If you have 2 main drivers, everybody can adjust their perfect seating position quite easily. Now, another cool thing actually about Outlander is a lot of people choose to customize it different ways, add some accessories. There's very few cars like that in the market that you actually can do so, and it actually enhances how they look. So Mitsubishi Outlander is definitely one of them. You can add some side moldings, hood emblems. On this particular, we also installed a tailgate garnish piece, so that one is gives pretty good visual enhancement, and a lot of people like deck them out different ways, and it helps your Outlander to stand out. Another cool feature this Outlander has added is it's called a kick motion activated tailgate. So you basically just you have to have your key in your pocket, you kick underneath the tailgate, and that opens and closes the tailgate. So super convenient when you go for shopping, especially around Christmas time. I used it last year. Your hand's always full with grocery bags and whatnot, and that's a very useful feature. Drives nice and smooth. I really like the feel of the steering wheel. It's a nice thick perforated steering wheel, so you do have the feeling that you're driving a proper SUV. And then on this one we got also six-way like select shift, so basically you can go from normal to tarmac to eco mode. So you basically just shift this knob here, and then RPMs, engine and transmission will act accordingly, and you can get like more responsive of a drive, right? So tarmac would be more so like the city driving and whatnot on the highway. Normal would be your everyday optimized driving, and the eco, basically the vehicle is going to just play around with RPMs and engine power to achieve the best possible fuel economy. Even if you're driving a little bit higher speeds on the road noise, it's pretty good. Oh, I'm on echo. It's a little bit too sluggish for me. Okay, there we go. Tarmac is the best one. I like the tarmac. It's more like a sportier drive. So on echo, the pedal does become a little bit more sluggish. So I think at some point I'll also do a bit of a review on these main three drives, how it affects how the vehicle drives and feels and RPMs. So you do have also these plus and minus select shifts as well. So if you pull the drive down one more time, and then you can basically shift your gears manually like this, right? For a little bit more like a sportier driving, or if you need to overtake, or you're going downhill where you need a full control over that, you can actually select the gears manually. Obviously it doesn't have the typical gears because it's a CVT transmission, but it simulates the transmission. By the way, the Outlander is still built in Japan, which makes it still a pretty cool vehicle. A lot of people like that fact that it's built in Japan. It's great for city driving, great for highway driving, so you don't get too tired driving it. It has good firm seats and very good visibility. This one also has BOSE upgraded sound system, so it's loaded with a lot of different options. And it also has My Pilot, so basically the vehicle is going to keep you in the lane, assist you if you're moving from the lane, warn you if you're moving in a different lane. So it does have a lot of those options as well. Cornering is good. I like how it performs lower, higher speeds. Overall, it's a great SUV. And just based on feedback we got from our clients that bought it a year ago, and all the people that are watching my YouTube videos and leaving the comments, it seems like it's a winner. Okay, now we can go. The head-up display is another very cool feature, right? Because it picks up, the maximum speed limits, and it's hooked with TomTom. So if you punch in the address and everything else in TomTom, it'll actually give you, and it's colored, and it's a very big screen that you're getting, and it'll show you the lanes where you need to go, and it'll show you intersection names and street names. So it's kind of pretty cool once you start driving it. This head-up display used to be available only on super high-end cars, but now it's available on Outlander. So we're driving by a parking lot right now, and then if you are going to be parking, so the vehicle is going to be very, very helpful as well, because you have 360 camera on the GT, and you have the front camera and the rear camera as well, of course, and then you also have the parking sensors, so the rear and front parking sensors. So when it comes to parking underground or shopping malls, the car is very good for that reason. The more cameras, the safer the drive, of course. So let's try to park somewhere and check out that 360 camera. Okay, let's park it there. Okay, so put it in reverse, and there we go. MOD would be the moving object detection. So if it does have a moving object, it'll detect and beep. There we go. So now we can see like somebody walked there, and this is how the moving object got detected. So pretty cool system. And now we have the 360 view, and if we drive forward, and then obviously it's going to kick out, but if we'd be like parking right, then you would have the front, or if we'd be closer to the wall and whatnot, the front camera would activate as well. So pretty cool system, pretty cool car. So awesome, there we go. We just took out a very nice fully loaded Outlander GT for a test drive. It's a diamond red in color. They say that every color drives a little bit different, so you better test drive all colors before you make up your mind which one is the right one for you. So thank you so much for watching the video, and see you in next videos.